time for an update on the ASICS Gel-Nimbus 26. You might remember that I had a huge issue with hot spots in this shoe after about 5 or 6 kilometres. That was even after still 100 kilometres. I want to thank everybody who hit me up in the comments with suggestions, which ranged from wearing double layered socks to rubbing anti-chafe cream on the soles of your feet. And there was also a guy too who said that it would have probably been helpful if I had shown where my hotspots were. So here's some footage showing where those hotspots were. They were in the forefoot, down into my toes. It was really quite intense, painful, and like I said, after about 5 or 6 kilometres, that's where it was starting to affect me on my runs. And I said in the video that I was going to try a few things and just see if I could get something to work. Well, the first thing that I did try to do was I soaked the inner soles, and that didn't work. I still was getting the hot spots after about 6k. So then I tried removing the inner soles out of the Gel-Nimbus 26s and replacing them with some inner soles that I had from some NovaBLAST and NovaBLAST-EDs that I had about 800 kilometres on. I put those into the Nimbus 26 and strike me lucky, it worked a treat. I haven't had any issues with hotspots since. I've just completed a 16 kilometre run in the Gel-Nimbus 26. Nothing to report at all, no hotspots, and I'm really thankful and really happy about that because I do enjoy running in this shoe, and now that I've been able to beat that hotspot issue, I'll be able to use these shoes now for long runs, so that makes me really happy. I think I've put about an extra 50k into the shoe since I made that update video, so I'm getting close to probably 150k, and the last 3 runs that I have had in the Nimbus 26 has been with the NovaBLAST insoles, as you can see in there, and yeah, it's really worked a treat. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a lot more miles out of this shoe now, and a lot more longer miles on each run as well, so that is a good thing. I was just thinking when I left home for this run that I should probably think about getting a new stick for my GoPro, and went to use it and it's just broken. So I guess I will be getting that new stick sooner than I thought. Alright, it's about, what do we got, 11 days until the Melbourne Half Marathon. Although when you're watching this video, it's only going to be a few days. So the plan for the Melbourne Half Marathon, we will leave Brisbane on the Friday, 2 days before. Going to do, I think it's called Studley Park Run on the Saturday before race day. Haven't done that park run before. And also going to be in Melbourne the following week. So the plan there will be to do Albert Park run. I think that'll be October 19. So if you're going to be at one of those park runs, guys, come up and say g'day. If you've been watching the session videos here on the channel recently as I prepare for the Melbourne Half Marathon, you know I did a Yasso's 800 session a couple of weeks ago now, and in that I spoke about the new qualifying time standards for Boston Marathon 2026, and that all came about because Boston organisers received 36,000 plus entries for next year's marathon. Well, they have released the field for next year, 24,000 plus runners, so that meant 12,000 missed out, and you needed a margin of 6 minutes 51 seconds inside your qualifying time standard. Whew! I just ran up a hill, guys.
Now that's 6:51. That's the biggest margin I can remember for a while. But it also means that if you run your qualifying standard for 2026, you're not guaranteed still of getting a start, because I reckon that 2026 you are still going to need a significant margin to make sure that you're there on the starting line in Hopkinton. I know there's going to be a lot of disappointed runners who missed out on Boston 2025, but hey guys, I know it's a bitter pill to swallow, but you still did qualify, and that in itself is a huge effort. So don't be too down on yourself, don't be too disappointed, just get back out there, keep working hard, and chase that time for 2026. For me as a 54, am I 58? I have to run 3:30 if I decide to go to Boston. Or, should I say, if I decide to enter.
Alright guys, let's talk goals for the Melbourne Half Marathon, and there's nothing special here. I'm just going to go down and enjoy myself. There's no A, B or C goals. Yeah, look, I've been doing some sessions here on the channel that you've seen over the past little while, but I've got no time expectations or anything like that. This will be my first Melbourne Half Marathon. I have done the marathon there a few times, and I ran the 10K a couple of years ago, and it's always such a great buzz running into the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the MCG. So I just want to soak up the atmosphere on the day and just have a really enjoyable run. Good luck to anyone who is running at the Melbourne Marathon Festival this weekend. Let me know in the comments below what race you are taking part in and what your goals are. And don't forget to shout out if you do see me on course or floating around race precinct. And also, if you are going to be at one of those park runs that I'll be doing while I'm in Melbourne. Studley Park Run this Saturday, the day before the Melbourne Half Marathon, and the following week, Albert Park Park Run. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Wherever you are, run well, run safe, be kind to each other, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.